Hello class, my name is Robert Lastman and I'm doing my presentation on the Renaissance. Let's start with what is the Renaissance. The Renaissance is a French word for rebirth. Renaissance was a period that occurred between the 14th and 17th centuries. It is known to be the rebirth of the arts, literature, science, and learning. The Renaissance was about art. It had artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo, who created the best work of art during this time. Leonardo da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper. Michelangelo sculptured the statue of David and painted the Sistine Chapel that is located in Rome. Michelangelo created a lot of great work. He was great in creating sculptures and painting architecture. Here we have a picture of Mona Lisa. Here we have a picture of Mona Lisa on your left and the Last Supper on your right. These were both painted by Leonardo da Vinci. Also, a side note, during the Renaissance period, William Shakespeare was also making and producing his own masterpieces. Now let's get into, this is a statue of David. Michelangelo responsible for this. Move on. Okay, let's get into, before I get into the map and everything, I'll just like to detail why was the Renaissance so important. Renaissance was a rebirth to art, writing, learning, and culture. A lot of educated people wanted to bring back life and culture of Greece and Rome. A lot of people were not educated in the Renaissance period. Most people started to learn how to read and write. This helped create things that we never seen before. For example, we never seen these types of sculptures before and paintings. Now let's get into where did the Renaissance start? The Renaissance started in northern Italy and spread to the rest of Europe. During this time, Genoa, Milan, Venice, Rome, Verona, and Florence were trade leaders for Europe. It started in Italy. Italy was separated into city-states. Some of these city-states operated as a center of trade. Italy had a geographical advantage that made them a center of trade attractions. They had wealthy merchants in each city-state. These merchants had money and they were involved in different things. They were involved in politics. They were able to fund artists to create works of art. You had Medici banking family dominated by Florence. They had different branches throughout Italy and Europe, and one of the wealthiest people at this time was Cosimo de Medici. Sorry, don't know how to pronounce that. Alright, so now we move on to how did the Renaissance influence people? During this time, people started to change the way they were thinking between the Middle Ages and the Renaissance period. Humanism is an intellectual movement that focused more on human potential and achievements. Basically, this is when you concentrate on human experience. You value the potential of humans. Humans should get credit for the things they create. Secularism, concerned about the things that are happening around the world, rejects any form of religious belief and faith. Basically means not religious. Now we will move on to what does it mean to be a Renaissance man versus a Renaissance woman. A Renaissance man is a person with different talents and a person who has many areas of knowledge. Basically well educated in classics, charming, skilled writer, and wrestler, and a swordsman. A Renaissance woman should be charming and know the classics. I will get into the fun fact. Gutenberg printing press. Gutenberg printing press was invented during the Renaissance period. This helped spread information quickly. Gutenberg press is a machine in which text images are transferred to paper by means of ink. Ultimately, this gave the Europe a communication system. What does the Renaissance have to do with justice? You have a lot of people who were murdered due to revenge, jealousy, and pride. The way that they punish killing someone of a high stature, rank, or a priest would result in torture and death. In the Renaissance period, upper and lower class people were treated differently. And they also had their own way in punishing people, which was torture. Alright, this is the end of my presentation. Thank you guys for watching.